Hey everybody, today we are going to be doing something a little different, starting something new, and we're going to work on rolling. So you're going to need a ball that rolls really well. You want something that's just a little bit smaller than your hand. If you had a bowling ball, it could be bigger because you can fit your fingers in, but you want to be able to grip it with one hand. Also today, if you can find a couple boxes or something else where you can make like a ramp. So today while we are rolling though, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're taking your steps as if you were bowling. So when I roll something and when I toss something, it looks very similar because when I roll something, I use the same step, tick, tock motion, except for the only thing that's different is that I wanna lean forward, kind of bend down, so then when I let go of the ball, it's on the ground so it doesn't hit the ground really hard or bounce as I let it go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to practice trying to line up my shot, see if I can have a straight roll and try to hit the box. So I'm going to back up over here, take my steps. I'm going to start with the foot that is on the rolling side. That will be my first step. And then when I get my other foot in front, that's when I bend down and I do my tick tock and I let it go close to the ground. Now when I roll, one of the things that I do is I use the markings on the floor to line up my roll. So I'm actually looking at the squares on the floor to be able to line up my shot. Now if you're at your house, that might be a little bit trickier to do. What you could do is take something like a sticky note or a sheet of paper and put it on the floor halfway in between, and it gives you a spot to aim, because if you get the ball rolling straight and it rolls over the spot that's closer, it should go straight enough that it hits the object at the end. After I've rolled it about 10 times, what I might want to do if I'm noticing that I'm hitting all over the box, I might get something that's a lot narrower. So like I might use a bowling pin if I had one, but if you don't, you could take a cereal box and turn it so the skinny part is facing you. After I've rolled it and I've hit the box, maybe I try it about 10 times, then I'm gonna put my ramp in there. I'm gonna build a ramp and I'm gonna try to get it into like a box. I could use like a laundry basket. For a ramp, I might use like a cereal box, flatten it out, or maybe I have like a clipboard, something like that, and I can use it as a ramp. This is something I would have done as a kid when I was kind of trying to goof around, have some fun, play with some stuff. So you can really use anything that works for you. You just have to be a little bit creative, and we've talked about this before. Using different things that you find around the house is the best way to do this. So I'm gonna stand on this side of it and I'm gonna take my steps. I'm gonna do my step tick tock and I'm gonna roll, and I want the ball to hit the middle of the ramp and see if I can land it inside that box over there. So what I would like you to do for at least 10 minutes, and you can record it in your activity log, is to set up some stuff to roll. I gave you 2 examples where I used like a bowling pin and try to knock it down, but I also made like a ramp and try to get the object, the ball that I'm rolling, to get inside of another box. You can come up with some super creative ways. Maybe you have a hula hoop that's standing on end, someone's holding it for you, and you try to get it through the hula hoop in the air. So the idea though is that you're working on rolling. Again, it's just like tossing, except for you're bent over to roll and release next to the ground so the ball rolls on the ground. Use markings on the floor to try to line up your shot or line up your roll so that it goes in a straight pathway. So again, start with your foot taking a step forward that's on the side that has the ball in your hand. After you take that step, take another step, and that's where you start saying step, tick, tock, and you're gonna lean forward to roll on the ground.